Hello, everybody. How are you today? We are in the PSA Talks, PSA Spain. And today we have a beautiful person, a great speaker coming down from UK. She is a person that set up an apple tree marketing. But not just that. Since that, she has worked with a lot of coaches and consultants, and of course speakers. She has been the person of the marketing subject. She simplified the marketing, and actually she wrote 2 books about that. Let's ask her what are they about. She's also a fellow of the PSA UK, and she has been a marketing director of the association for nearly 4 years. Please welcome very warmly our next speaker, Chantal Cornelius.
Hi, Marta. Lovely to be with you. How are you?
Very good. And you? How are you?
Great. Yeah, really good. Really good.
We were looking just forward to see you today. And I guess the people that is behind this screen, they are just waiting to see what you're going to talk about. What is your topic? But first, I have a question. Because, when I saw your bio, I was a little bit shocked about you live in UK with your partner, 4 cats, 2 dogs, and 2 horses?
Yep.
That's very funny.
I do. We live in a beautiful part of England. We are surrounded by fields. So we have chickens as well. We have chickens out in the field. We have 2 horses. I've just been out to see them to put their coats on so that they don't get too cold at night. And the dogs were running around. So it's beautiful. I love all the space that we have around our home. It's gorgeous.
Great, beautiful nature that you have. And well, of course, we all know that marketing is essential in today's life, specifically for speakers. And you have a very interesting topic. The title that you choose is the ABC of marketing for speakers. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Of course, I'd love to. I see all the time speakers, coaches, consultants getting really confused and overwhelmed by marketing. There is so much that we can do. When I set my business up back in 2000, social media did not exist. There was no Twitter. I don't know if Facebook was around. We didn't use it. We had websites and PR and networking, and that was it. But now there are so many different tools that we can use that most people get very, very confused about what to do. And many speakers end up doing a lot of different marketing, using lots of different marketing channels, but not really using them properly and doing too much in too many areas. So the ABC of marketing helps to simplify marketing. And I'm going to be talking at the PSA Spain convention in about a month's time from now. Very excited to be flying over to Barcelona to join you. I'm going to be talking about those 3. So very briefly, A stands for ask for referrals. Most of us as speakers will get the majority of our work through recommendation from somebody else. So far, all of my paid speaking has come because I've been recommended by somebody else. I haven't used social media. I've just had conversations with people. So the A is I'll be talking about making it easier to ask for referrals. So that's A. B is business networking. If you haven't already got your ticket for the Spain convention, buy a ticket now and come along, because it is the best networking opportunity you will get. There'll be a room. Was that okay? Was that good?
Perfect. It's a good promotion.
Yeah. So come along and network with the other speakers, because to get recommended, other speakers need to know who you are and what you speak about. And all of the recommendations I've had for all my speaking work has all come from other speakers. So we'll be talking about how to do better networking. The C of the ABC is for content. Now, this is where social media might come into play, but again, it's about keeping it simple and not doing too much. I write a newsletter that goes out every month. It's called Scribbles. It goes on the third Wednesday of every month. That's the main content that I write, and that helps me keep in touch with my contacts. I was this weekend just gone, just before we were recording this, we've just had the PSA UK national conference. We call it Speaking Business Summit. It's 3 days of fabulous networking. I've
Oh
made
yeah, I
connections
know. I've
with
been there.
lots and lots of people. Yeah. So for me to keep in touch with them, I can now send them my newsletter, or I can write an article on LinkedIn that will help me to keep in touch with them. So that's what I'm going to be talking about when I'm on stage on the afternoon of the 18th of November, the ABC. I'll go into more detail, and hopefully there'll be time for questions as well. So yeah, that's what I'll be talking about.
That's great. That's great. We're just looking forward for that. Actually, I have a couple of questions because we need
Mhm,
to promote, as you said, specifically for the persons that now they know what is your ABC. So
mhm,
I have a question for you.
mm,
What do you think? Because digital marketing and social media, as you said, is part of your C, okay?
mhm,
What do you think are the key strategies or tactics that could be most effectively for the speakers to have a successful marketing plan for
mhm,
themselves? Because this is something that, you know, as a speakers we're looking for. You know, we
mm.
don't realize how important the digital marketing is today.
Yeah.
And what do you think are the key strategies, or if you can give us one?
Mhm. The best in terms of content, the best social media platform to use is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where other professional speakers hang out. It's where your clients are more likely to hang out, and it's where clients will go when they're looking for speakers. Facebook is nice. It's much more chatty. I use Facebook to build up conversations and relationships with other speakers, but it is there's a Facebook, there's no real distinction between personal and business. And I
Mhm.
hear people say, oh, I only use Facebook personally, I don't use it for business. But if somebody is looking to book you as a speaker, they can still find you on Facebook. So whatever you put on there, it has to be good, it has to be professional, it has to be suitable, so that they don't look at your holiday photos and go, I don't think I want to book that person. So LinkedIn is where I put more of my effort in terms of social media. My LinkedIn profile is not the best at the moment. I really need to update it. I wrote so many notes at the weekend at our summit about updating my website and my LinkedIn profile. But that's where clients will go. So that's where having a really good profile and having useful content and going and answering other people's questions, commenting on other people's posts. It doesn't always have to be about putting out our own posts to say, hey, look at me, I'm great. It's responding to other people. So yeah, LinkedIn is the best one to use, definitely.
I'm completely agree with you. Actually, yeah, I'm not Facebook anymore, so it's very interesting what you said. Okay,
Mm,
because probably also it's a question of generation and also timing. You know, the
mm,
time right now, as you
mhm.
say, I think LinkedIn is more stronger than it
Yeah.
was before, years before. So that's a very good key strategy. What you know, make an impact. Our convention is our first convention that we're
Mm,
looking forward to have international people and
mhm.
people like you that already actually wrote down two books. I think you're writing the third book, right?
I am, yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it, about the book, and or the other two
Yeah.
books that
The,
you wrote?
the first book is called Magnetic Marketing, and it's a 9-stage marketing planning process. I will bring some copies with me when I come over to Barcelona next month.
Great.
it will take you through the strategic elements of marketing, what to think about, and then help you work out the tactical side as well. So it's a planning process that I've been using for years. The second book I wrote was actually it's about how to survive your first 10 years in business. And I wrote it based on my first 10 years. I've been in business for 23 years now, but it's based on the first 10 years. And it was a lot of fun to write. I picked the biggest mistakes that I'd made over the first 10 years, and I wrote about them to say, avoid these mistakes. Do not make these mistakes.
That's
So
great.
that's that one. The book I'm writing now is about the emotions behind why people buy. So it takes making an impact to another level, because what I've found is that people buy on emotion. We buy because we want something, not necessarily because we need it. There's always an emotional reaction to buying something. So I've been researching this for about 7 years, and that's what the book's going to be about. So that's the plan.
That's great. I think emotions are so important, specifically in our field. We
Mm,
need to give emotions. We need to share those emotions with people to
yeah,
make the impact
yeah.
for them.
Yeah, and
Um,
we need to be very aware of the emotions that our audience feels and that our clients want to feel. So I need to know how my client wants to feel at the end of a speech, at the end of a workshop, and I need to make sure that I can help to deliver that feeling. You can't make somebody feel something, but you can help them to meet. It's about meeting their expectations. It's about really understanding what our clients want and what they need from us.
yeah, that's important. What
Mm.
are the client's needs? What are the client's needs?
Yeah.
And concerning the client needs, we need from you to make this little promotion for the next month for
Hmm.
people to come and see you and just look at you and what you're gonna deliver as a message. What
Hmm.
can you tell them?
Okay, so the reason to come is because speaking is a very competitive industry. There are hundreds and thousands of people out there who want to speak for a living. So it's really important that we make an impact. See what I did there? We make an impact. And one of the best ways to make an impact is by getting your marketing right, by keeping it simple. You could post every day on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, all of that. You could spend all that time posting masses of material, but you'll be competing with everybody else, and people won't be able to get through the noise. The better way is to focus on the ABC of marketing. So asking for referrals, doing some really good business networking, and writing some really good content. That it's much simpler, it takes less time, and it will actually help you to really make a better impact on the people who want to book you. That's why people should come and hear my talk.
That's great. Thank you, Chantal.
You're very
So we're
welcome.
going to see you on the 18th of November. So
Yes.
don't miss Chantal Cornelius. What is your name coming from? It's French.
Chantal is French. I'm not. I'm very English. My dad was American, and Cornelius, we think, is actually originally from Holland, and
Wow.
from a Dutch family who went to America. And my mum just loved the name Chantal, and I got it. And I love Chantal Cornelius. It's fabulous. It
So
helps me
we
to make
love
an impact
Chantal.
because it's so unusual.
Well, thank you very much, Chantal, from today. And we really look forward to see you on the 18th of November in Barcelona. Don't miss that, guys. Make an Impact Convention, PSA Spain. Thank you very much and see you very soon.
See you
Ciao,
there.
ciao.
Bye.